We don't have a transmission in here right now, so I'm trying to get the weight where the transmission is so we can scale it and get an idea of where we're at as far as front to back and rear and total overall weight.
Ricky, what do you weigh, bub?
I don't want to talk about that.
I need 115 pounds.
Yeah. I'm flattered that you think I would be anywhere close to that.
I could get in there.
I know if I could get in there, I was Dave plus the transmission.
You got it.
Slide it on my arm. Just slide it on my shoulder.
Watch it down.
I know. I got it. I ain't letting go. There it is. It's heavy.
Transmission.
It's transmission, buddy.
Ish.
Ish.
That's it. I'm just going to stay in here because I'm Dave.
Okay. You stay in there.
You're Dave today?
I'm Dave today. I hope Dave lets me make a lap in this car. I'd like to make one.
Is it often that cars that you build you ever get to ride?
Yeah, it's happening more often now. Just because, I guess it's just more established as a driver. And people want Brad to tune stuff. And so I don't care if I had the opportunity to drive an NHRA Pro Mod. I would not drive it unless Brad could tune it.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Those are the fire suppression. That's how much them things are. 15
So we just
pounds.
need one of these heads.
Just one.
Right?
To cover the weight of the two. Yeah. You want to throw it back here? Just get it up. They can roll on that here.
Stick it somewhere in there. Should we get it right there? There you go.
That way it can't slide off the back.
Okay. Perfect. That should be the bottles, right?
Yep.
Only thing we're missing now is the carbon in the back window, right?
Back window, carbon, side glass.
Okay. All right.
Probably center diff, drive shaft, axles,
Center diff is
turbo kit, intake, fuel injection, all the electronics, all the wiring, all the plumbing,
Well, just to explain that,
side glass.
what Cheese is trying to figure out, we know that we're not going to get an exact weight. What Cheese wants to know is roughly what the front to rear percentage of the car is going to be. So we want to know kind of a ballpark of that front. We're not necessarily cared about overall weight at this point. We want to know what that front to rear is so that we know, like, okay, we kind of need to swing some weight to the back. Let's mount the battery back there. Let's mount some stuff that's going to be in the car anyway and be able to swing it to the front to the rear. That's what we're trying to figure out. So, and from the number that we get, Cheese knows what, and we know obviously too, but we're picking on Cheese right now, what a lot of this stuff that we're missing weighs. So we can get a pretty decent ballpark estimate of what this thing's going to weigh before it's completed. Nobody sell it.
Dang.
Super secret stuff.
Yeah, we did good though.
Yeah?
Yeah, we did good.
Nice.
Cheese was messing with me, making me think we didn't do good, but then, and he's got the poker face. He's just perfectly like,
Hey, is there a button you push from front to back, or you just gotta?
you just gotta add it. We got them peasant scales, Cheese. Cheese is complaining that we didn't have the wireless scales. I told him if he'd like to buy us some for Christmas, that You know, it's not too late.
Yeah, you'll be able to move weight where you want it, not just because you have to hang it.
So
We built the lightest Grand National ever. Even with
I think it'll come in lighter than Sean's.
I do too.
Yeah.
We did it, Cheese.
Yeah. It ain't got paint on it. That's gonna add 20 pounds. Can we just not paint it?
I do think it's gonna be lighter than those dump cars.
I will too. Yeah.
We did that with no titanium, nothing super exotic. Just thinking. That's awesome.
I think we're good. Because that electronic really don't weigh much. Maybe 30 pounds, 40.
The wiring, the excessive wiring is what gets you on weight.
It won't have much.
It's hanging a bunch of wiring.
Alcohol car. It don't have fans. It don't have fuel pumps. It don't have.
It don't have an intercooler.
No, it don't have an intercooler. It don't have ice tanks. It don't have. It has ignition and a boost controller. That's the only two things it's got to turn on.
Man, I'm stoked.
See, you were glad I stopped in today.
Yeah, man, I'm stoked. I was worried about that.
So everyone's happy.
Everybody's stoked. Yeah, we did.
I'm also setting you up.
We did a good job. These cars are hard to make light because they're so big, and then it's also tough to make light because you're working within a rule set. You know what I mean? We're not just building this. You know, you are building all out as light cars you can, but you have to do that within the rules. So like, we take a lot of time and like prepping and thinking and like not having any double layers of metal and like. As far as in the body, like there's so much work that goes in before you even put a piece of tube in it. You know, and like
Anything that's not necessary.
exactly. Like if you look under here, like look at the roof structure, like this whole roof is completely gutted. We de-ate it. All the double layer metals around the window frames, like any patching we did on the firewall, we cut everything out first. To like not just put a piece of metal over it, to actually like cut it out and get it all gone, you know, and then obviously we had to put a piece of metal back, but like we even think about the tabs, like every little tab has a hole in it, you know, like an extra hole and like, you know, stuff like that, just and it all adds up, man.
Yeah, wherever you can cut it. That's crazy.
Man, that's awesome.